Alright, my nerds, this is a unveiling of a holster from SideArmor for a Smith & Wesson 629 5-inch pistola. So let's tear this guy open. Alright, comes in a little baggie. Holster. Instructions, and an Allen wrench. So the Allen wrench allows you to adjust these guys, and you can adjust the cant of this to some infinite position. You can see the little circular guy there. So one thing about this that I did like was that it has this detent right there for the trigger guard. Whereas Blade Tech did not, so it didn't positively snap into your holster. It's got a spring in here, I see, so that the tightness is will be open or closed however much you close this little clamp here. Seems to be made kind of well, a little bit of a burr there, but that comes off pretty easily. Quality looks good. So let's see how this thing fits. Pretty snug. Have to loosen that a little bit. It's not coming out. Alright, so let's loosen this sucker up. A little too loose. We'll go back one turn, see what this does. I think that will do well. Definitely clicks in there nicely, doesn't move around much at all. Might actually even want that slightly tighter. It'd be nice if they had a clamp here around the trigger guard. It seems to be snug here, but not so much right there. So maybe that's a mod I can do if I really want to. I think that will do it. Got a cutout here for the back side. Got about a quarter of an inch from the barrel to the end of the holster. Alright, let me put this thing on and see how sexy it looks on me. Alright, so the holster's on. It's slightly back a little bit, but that seems to be okay. It's kind of out of the way. Put my arms down. Seems like a good spot. It just pulls right out. It doesn't pull much to pull it out. Not much at all. But, you know, as I showed you earlier, you turn it upside down, it doesn't fall unless you really shake it. So, it's a heavy gun. Don't think I'll need suspenders, but I think this is a good one. It's going to work. And bye-bye. So something else I thought about while I was waiting 4 weeks for this thing to come in is, how does it sit well when I sit down in a chair, maybe in the car? So let's find out. Let's try this little soft, smushy chair. Well, it kind of bends with your pants a little bit, but no major discomfort there. Let's try another chair. Let's try this little chair from Nana, see how this works out. Little adjustment here and there, but you know, just keep that in mind when you buy a gun this big and chunky. So what if you sit on a flat bench or something? See how that works. Not too bad at all. Now if this was a 6-inch barrel, it might be a little annoying, but I think the 5 works out alright. So how does this work in the truck here? Well, when I first sit down, it's kind of a weird angle here. Actually, I had to readjust it. It's pretty comfortable like that, though it is It's really not hard to get to, actually. It draws pretty easily. Putting it back is a little bit more work. Not really, though. But sitting here, it's actually quite comfortable, believe it or not, and drawing it is pretty easy. So I think that works out better than expected. So I'm going to show you how to adjust the cant. Also want to note that this piece here is actually metal, as is this disc here. I thought it was plastic when I opened it up at first. Also, if you're able to see inside there, it's kind of dark. But right in here, there's two plates that run along these guys here, and those are also metal. So that's kind of a nice. There you go. You can see it there. So that's kind of nice. It's not gonna. You're not gonna worry about any plastic stripping off or something. So let's give this a shot here. So there's a limitation to how far it turns. Looks like about 30 degrees on each side, perhaps. That's straight. Well, let's play around with that. So here's another option. Not something I'm fond of, but if you have mobility issues where you can't draw up like that, you can do a cross draw. Can't set all the way to one side. It seems to be okay for that. It's pretty easy. So one more thing I would like to add. This thing costs about, I don't know, 80 or 90 bucks. You can get the extra belt loops for different size belts for about $18–19. Their website says that it's shipped in 6 days. This didn't ship for over 3 weeks, and they were pretty good about responding to emails when I wanted to buy something, but I never heard back from them. I just got this in the mail. They do send you emails showing you if it's being, you know, if it's in queue, if it's being made, or if it's shipped or whatnot. But that was kind of a fail on their part. I wish they would have just checked their mail and responded, but I guess they had my money, didn't care. But I got the holster, so I guess it's all good.